Peace, y'all. Welcome to my YouTube channel, Afro Goddess J, Afro Goddess Yoga. I haven't really decided what the name's gonna be, but either way, for my first yoga practice on YouTube, I thought maybe I'll do a little practice for sciatica pain. Okay, here we go. So we'll begin seated on our mats, both legs out in front of us. Just check in with the breath. Center with your breath. Allow it to flow naturally in and out of your nostrils. And then on your next inhale, hinge forward at your chest, your torso, lowering down to your knees or towards your knees. Hands are planted on either side of your legs. Just pausing here, starting your day or starting your practice right where you are, tuning into your breath. A couple more breaths here. And on your next exhale, begin to walk your hands up so that your torso raises, you're in center. And you're going to continue to walk your hands back and lower yourself all the way down onto your back. You may have to scooch a little so that your feet and your head are both on the mat. And then we're going to take both soles of the feet onto the mat. And take your right ankle to your left thigh, top of your left thigh. And then begin to interlace your fingers back behind your left thigh. And either you allow your foot to just kind of dangle where it is, or you send it to 90 degrees, pushing or allowing the left knee to push your right foot in towards your chest. And then if you want to go even deeper, allow the left foot to float up to the ceiling. Your fingers are still interlaced behind your thighs. Holding this for 2 more breaths. Exhale, release it all down. Feet are both planted into the mat. Send your left ankle to the top of your right thigh. Pause here. And then interlace your fingers back behind your right thigh. Again, let your foot dangle, baby. Or send your foot to a 90-degree angle. Kind of like you're pushing through whatever's in front of you. Or you allow your foot to float all the way up to the air, to the ceiling. Tuning into your breath, not forgetting your breath. And then exhale, lower both feet down. onto your mat. Begin to hug both knees in towards your chest. Invitation to rock on your spine here. And then roll onto your right side, pausing in your fetal position for about 2 breaths. And then use your hands to walk yourself back up to seated. Come into a cross-legged pose. Plant both hands out in front of you, untuck and unravel your knees underneath you, coming into tabletop. Untuck your toes, send your hips up and back for down dog. Pedal out the feet. Come onto your tippy toes, and then drop your heels off to the right side. And then come back onto tippy toes, twist your heels over to the left. And then come back to center, reset to down dog. Pedal it out a little more. And then find stillness. Send your right leg back behind you. Velcro your right knee to your chest. Plant your right knee or foot into between your hands. Coming into this low lunge. So raise the torso, raise your chest. Shift weight into your hip. And send your left foot to meet your right, coming into a forward fold. Take the feet wide, wider than your mat. Grab opposite elbows and hang here for ragdoll. Maybe you find a gentle sway. And then release the hands, pedal the feet back in underneath your hips. Come into a halfway lift. Exhale, fold over. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold back over. Plant the hands, step the feet back. Come into a high plank. Hug your elbows in towards your ribcage and lower yourself down. Inhale, shine the heart forward for baby cobra. Exhale, release. One more time, inhale, raise the chest, shine the heart forward for cobra. Exhale, release. Press into both hands and rock onto your knees, coming into tabletop. Untuck your toes, send your hips up and back for down dog. Pedal out the feet some more. Really wake up your hamstrings. Send your breath to your hamstrings. Find stillness. Allow the left leg to float up back behind you. Velcro your knee to your chest. Plant the left foot in between your hands. And pause here for low lunge, shining the heart forward. Rock back into your hip and bend your right knee, bringing your right knee up to meet your right foot. Forward fold. Inhale for halfway lift. Hands find your shins, flat back. Back is flat. Exhale, forward fold. Plant your hands, step your feet back. Rock forward, hug your elbows in towards your ribcage, lower down for a baby cobra. Inhale, shine the heart forward. Exhale, release. I think I said that backwards, but you know, trust your body. Trust your body. Inhale for another baby cobra. Shine your heart forward. Exhale, release. We're gonna do one more, and really intentional. So, you know, Velcro the tops of your thighs into your mat. And then inhale, lift the chest. And exhale, release. Plant both hands into your mat, rock onto your knees, coming into tabletop. And then send your right foot back behind you in tabletop. So you're pausing your weight on the balls of your right foot, shifting your weight into your heels, so pressing back and forth like you're pedaling again, back and forth, or up and down, however you perceive it. And then find stillness and allow the right foot to come over to your left side of your mat, back behind you. So crossing over to the left. Allow your gaze to find the heel, the backs of your heel. And then exhale, bring it back to center. And then inhale, bring your right foot out to the right side of your mat, like a kickstand. So either you stay here, or you sink your hips back, kind of coming into like a half child's pose with your leg out. And then inhale, rock forward. Bring your right knee in. Send the left leg back behind you. Pressing onto the balls of your left foot. Pressing into your heel, rocking back and forth. Find stillness. Send your left leg over to the right side of your mat. Let your gaze find the right side of your foot. Not the right side, oh my goodness. You know what I mean. Exhale, bring your left foot over to the left side of your mat. Coming into this kickstand. Either you stay here in tabletop, or you allow your hips to sink back a little deep. And if you want to take it even deeper, you sit the hips back onto your heels. Hands are out in front of you. And exhale, come back to tabletop. Bring the left knee in, or draw the left knee back in. Take your knees wide. Big toes touch, sink your hips back for a full child's pose. Arms are extended out in front of you. Fingers are planted, spread out wide. Forehead finds the mat. And we rest here. Thanking our bodies for showing up, thanking our bodies for ability. And when you're ready, slowly come out of child's pose. Maybe you walk your hands back to your knees, bringing your knees back into your midline. Rest your hands on your tops of your thighs. And just be with the breath here. Before you start your day or end your day or whatever activity you're moving on to. Just take a gentle pause. I hope that this practice nourished you. May you be well. May you be healthy and may you be whole. Ashe.